What was that? Right. Hey guys, I'm gonna be working on some stuff for some future neighborhood events. Anyways, okay. Oh, hello there. Somebody just joined. Just joined? All right. How's it going? Good. Just had some peanut butter on my chin. Probably just because I had a good dinner. I had a really good dinner. Does anybody know a video on the Carly W channel? I think it was, I'm trying to think when I made it. It was a pretty, I really enjoyed making it. And the quality of the video was really good. And I am not too sure if you know this video. Like, it was a video that had trying to think what it had in it. It had a Dalmatian in it. It was like, I have no clue how to describe it. I'm going to see the Wonka movie tomorrow. Oh my gosh, there's a movie coming out? What movie company is that? Is that Pixar, or is that Paramount, or is it Universal, or DreamWorks, or Sony? So what movie company is it? Or is it Paramount Pictures? Not sure what kind of project I'm going to do first, but I'm going to it's not a Disney. Thinking about making a utensil holder. For a future Aero Estates event. In case I thought utensil holders would actually make a really nice addition to Aero Estates events. As of right now, the best to start out with, I actually am doing a licensed okay, right, for font. Okay, since I'm doing a girly color, not sure who I'm gonna make this for. I was thinking about putting just random names. Wait a minute. What is that? Are you talking about my baseball cap? Or are you is this a real live stream? Yes, it is. Okay. See if I can find a cursive font. So this is kind of like these are kind of like the, okay. I'm not sure what color color. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna do, what color should I do? Gonna find a color that best matches. If I can get this to a, what does that sound? It's just me. It's just me. So, so I was wondering, if you know who, if you, I was wondering if you know, who this is on my baseball cap. I bet most of you guys, most of my subscribers, might know who this is. I have 6 days until my birthday. All right, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Do you remember when, so do you remember, have you told me that you were at a store, that you were at your local, you told me that you were at your local Walmart, so what were you doing, at your local Walmart when you told me? There was a time, it was a previous live stream, and you told me about something you saw at your local Walmart. What did you see at your local Walmart? Do you remember what you even saw at your local Walmart? Num Tums? Yes. I've never seen any Num Tum stuff at my local Target or Walmart or even Hobby Lobby or Joann Fabrics. So what was it that what was something Num Tums that you saw at your local Walmart? So, baby little Sandy? Oh my gosh, did you see that? Are you serious? Did you see that at your local Walmart? What else Num Tums? What else Num Tums? What other Num Tum stuff did you see besides baby little Sandy? Oh my gosh. I really wish I had a Nimbin doll like that. And pretty much a member of the Willits family, whenever he's telling his little sister this. Stop! Like, and he's like, and it's because his sister, I believe, kept pressing Sleepover Nimbin's tummy. And then older Willits was not pleased. Willits apparently was not pleased. Like, and thankfully he did not throw it out. Thankfully he did not throw it out the window. Do you know, a TV show December 14th, 2023, we went to a field trip to the Deer Park train station. Wow, that sounds like fun. We are going to see a show called 'Twas the Night Before. Um, hmm. Hmm. It was awesome. Okay. Okay, align. Okay. So what we gonna do? So have you heard about that video on the Carly W channel on YouTube that apparently trying to think how to describe it. And so I have a question. Do you remember that video that I made that had, trying to think what it had in it. Did you know there was a time actually where me and a kid from school and me and the kid were cracking up at something? We were cracking up at something when we were on our way to Coach King's class. And there was a time actually where trying to think how to describe it. There was a time we were cracking up at a video on YouTube, and there was a line in the video that said, "Boo, you stink!" Yeah, me and the kid were laughing at it, and the kid's last name was Metzig, and him and I were laughing at a video that had a line that said, there was a part of the video that said, "Boo, you stink!" And I thought it was the most hilarious thing ever. And I thought it was so hilarious. And what happened was the teacher, like, the teacher, like, pretty much, I don't know what the teacher even did. Like, why the teacher, like, like, it's called Zero Fart Right. Oh, okay, that's what it's called. I laughed too hard. Okay, so take the battery. So, do you remember? Do you remember that time? That you know there was a time where my parents wanted me to take down a picture, wanted me to take down an image of little Sandy, from the Num Tums. Like, there was a time where my parents wanted me to take down an image of little Sandy. And then my parents, like, whenever I posted that, like, they're like, what if a Num Tums fan sees this? Do you remember that Num Tum 1 was hugging a tree? From TikTok? Yes, I saw that. I saw it. So, did you hear, sometime in the first half of 2024, I'm actually going to have my first boy Num Tum. Did anybody hear that? Yep, it's true. There's a possible chance that I actually could have my first boy Num Tum. Num Tum 6? Yep. That's one of them that's going to be born in 2024. Yep. Num Tum 3 is going to be born in 2024. His name is Champer. Apparently there was a kid, like, there was a kid that I went to school with, and he said that he was gonna do child abuse on. No, the kid's last name was Ramsey. The kid's last name was Ramsey, and he was saying stuff. He was saying hurtful things about Champer. And I don't know why he would say such a thing. I don't know why the kid would say such a thing like that. But I don't know why he's saying stuff like this, but I do not know why he's saying stuff like this. Well, he was saying stuff. He was saying not nice things about Champer. He was saying not nice things about him. Is Bendigo going to be born in 2025? We don't know when he's going to be born, but somewhere we're hoping this past Christmas, I think it was last Christmas, I had 18s. I had 18's sister 12. Not sure if do you remember when 12 was born? Alright, that video is going to be premiering. That video is going to be premiering on your birthday. It's on the premiere list. Alright, that video is coming out. It won't be long till that video is premiering. Yeah, put the name of Sleepover Bendigo. Yep, I put the name in the title and the pictures on it. Yep, I sure did do that too. Yep, I did. So, do you remember seeing my community post? Trying to think what it was. It was a community post. It was I'm gonna turn 12 on December 21st. Whoa. Looks like an adolescent, according to my former pediatrician. Back when I lived in Florida. Chuck E. Cheese. I know that place. I remember hearing Duncan Brannon and Jarrett Reddick's voice there. That's actually did you know, the last time I heard Duncan Brannon's voice was in my first half of second grade. My first half of second grade, I heard his voice. And the last time I heard Jarrett Reddick's voice was when I was in the 6th grade. Cannot believe it's been that long since, man, it's been 6 years since the last time I heard. How many days until Christmas? Well, I think there's actually 10 days till Christmas. I actually am excited for Christmas. Did you know every year, from my phone, I actually count down to Christmas from my phone. So there are 10 days till Christmas. Oh, okay. Okay. So I was wondering if you know about a certain video. Trying to think what that video was. There was a video. So do you remember seeing that community post about a Humpty Doo doll? About a Humpty Doo doll? Do you remember seeing a post about that? It was a little skit. Like, it was a little skit, and it involved like Carly Willits. When Carly Willits, it was a skit where she was getting ready to go to bed. Does anybody know that video? So does anybody know that video where that had the song that went that had it was trying to think what it was. It was a video I made back in 2019. And I really enjoyed making it. And it and it was a scene from the Peppa Pig episode, Pedro the Cowboy. And it was not a YTP, but it was it was a clip on TikTok that I found, and I imported it to my photos, to my camera roll, and I uploaded it to YouTube, and apparently it got 10,000 views. And it reached 10,000 views. Because what was in the video, because people like Peppa Pig. So, do you know the skit? Do you know that skit about the Humpty Doo doll? You know that skit? Do you know the skit? On my So, do you know the skit that had the Humpty Doo doll, where he was saying that he was tired? So, do you know about the video call on my YouTube channel that I uploaded back in 2020? And it was called 5 Pulls Down the Fire Alarm and Gets Grounded. Do you know that video? You remember that video? I really enjoyed making that video. And the video also had the Demon Santa. You know about the Demon Santa? And there was a time, actually, where a teacher at school told her entire 7th period class that her daughter and her daughter, I think it was her son, and her oldest daughter, they turned on the TV and they turned on the TV and they were like and they were cracking up at a video, and they were cracking up at the exact video on the Carly W channel on YouTube called 5 Pulls Down the Fire Alarm and Gets Grounded. And the video really made me laugh. And the video actually, and the Demon Santa part made Miss Reed like a teacher, back when back in my Frankston ISD days, there was a time where Miss Reed she told her entire 7th period class in the 2020 to 2021 school year, which was one of the worst school years, right next to the 2022 to 2023 school year. So the worst part that the 2020 to 2021 school year, the worst part, the most controversial part was the face masks. Was the face masks. And then the worst part about the 2022 to 2023 school year, well, it was hard for Moon Dancer Willits was because a teacher in the alternative school building was now in the middle and high school special needs classroom. Was in the special needs classroom. It was a program called Life Skills, and I believe that was that actually is Moon Dancer Willits's homeroom. And so there have been some times where my mom had to talk to her children about differences. The reason is Sleepover Bendigo will play a song called Hush Little Baby. Yep. It will. The Bendigo doll will. So, do you remember seeing a community post that I did a Throwback Thursday, and it was where I took a look back. At a picture from from me. I think it was either Christmas 2010 or 2011. I think it was either Christmas 2010 or 2011 when I lived out west. When I lived in the dusty and dry state of New Mexico, and I just happened to find a picture. I just happened to find a picture from either Christmas 2010 from either Christmas 2010 or 2011, which 2011, the same year you were born. I think I do have a picture. I think there was a picture on my computer from, I think it was Christmas 2011, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. All right. Gonna see if I can find a picture of Sleepover Bendigo and use it as the not sure what it's called, like for the cover, like for the thumbnail of the video. Pretty sure I know how to do that. So, do you know an advertisement called Faucet Tickets? And the commercial opens with a boy and a girl about to brush their teeth. And I was wondering if you know. I was watching Sleepover Bendigo, and Bendigo was looking at me for 1 hour. Why was he doing that? He is happy. He is looking at me. December 15th, 2023. I put a Japanese language for my TikTok and YouTube. Why is that? So I have a question. Do you remember seeing a video? Trying to think what it was. So, do you know the newscast about the little mommy, real loving baby, cuddle and coo doll? Have you ever seen the newscast? And people were upsetting of what they heard from a baby doll. And people were claiming that the doll was saying Islam is the light. And it was a newscast. It happened to be a newscast from when I was just a little girl. In December 14th, 2023, I was getting ready for bed, and I saw Sleepover Bendigo sit on my bed with his PJs. Oh, that is so cute. That is very cute. Okay. So, have you ever seen a trend on YouTube called how was the Sleepover Bendigo pictures on it for 2023 on my birthday? So pretty sure you remember when I first made the Bendigo video. You remember that video when I remember the video when I first made it? Yes, Bendigo is my favorite Num Tum character. So, do you have any other favorites besides Bendigo? So, do you have any other favorite characters from Num Tums besides Bendigo? Little Sandy was my second favorite character. Nimbin is my third favorite character. Num Tum 4 was my fourth favorite. And 7 and 8 was my fifth and sixth favorite character. I like Little Sandy, Gladdy, and Nimbin too. I actually have stuffed animals of them. That are my favorite, and I like to sleep with them. Just like I do with my number blocks. So, do you know that video? I'm trying to think what video it was. So, do you know about a video? Now, Sleepover Bendigo is in the picture on YouTube for my 12th birthday. So, do you remember seeing a video about Nimbin getting choked by a kid? So, what would you do if there was an advertisement that opened some kids saying this? I know a place where a kid can choke a Num Tum. So, like, if there ever was an advertisement that said that, I'd be like, oh my gosh. And, you know, there have been some incidents, like, where a kid chokes a Num Tum. Yes. There was one, like, twice it happened in 2023. So, one of them happened in the first half of 2023, and the other was in the second half of 2023. And it was this kid, and he, the kid was seen wearing a baseball cap, and, gonna do like this. Well, you know, you know, I was laughing at a video there's a video I cracked up at when I was a preteen. It had like I don't know how to describe it, like, but it was a cartoon, like, but it was a TV show that British kids growing up in the 2000s would know. And it just made me laugh, and I don't know why, but it was crazy. Like, I was laughing so hard at the video, and it had, do you remember the kid was throwing your plush number block 60? Yep, it's happened. He did it twice in Aero Estates. And he also, and he did it, like, the very first time the kid did that, like, the kid has done that. On the first two places he threw 60 was, trying to think where he threw, like, he threw 60 at the ceiling of the ag building, and in the geometry classroom, and the geometry teacher was telling him this. The kid's last name was Harper, and the geometry teacher was telling him this: Mr. Harper, stop throwing things in my class. And he did it with another kid, like, and the reason was because, like, the reason the teacher did not want 60 to get thrown, and the reason was because the teacher said this: you are not, that she was saying that you are not allowed to throw things in Miss Peak's class. Like, and and there was a time, actually, this past school year, this was in my last year of school, and some kids were playing catch. They were playing catch with the crocheted number block 5, and the guy, like, and the math coach got onto him. It was Coach Tar. Actually, Coach Tar got on to his students, got on to his fourth hour students. And what happened was, his students were throwing the crocheted 5 across the classroom, and every time they did that, the crocheted 5, he had to put it on the shelf in his classroom. He had to put 5 on the shelf in his classroom, because the students were I saw a 2-person. I think someone joined. Who joined? Do you know how to take a screenshot on your computer? I actually do not know how to do that. Trying to make a live stream. I'm trying to make a live stream. I'm trying to make a live stream. I'm in the process of filming. I'm in the process of filming.
Okay.
All right. We just had a little bit of an interruption there. Had to take care of something. Close that firmly. Well, I just had to take care of something. I was not eating, but I just had to take care of something. Just had to take care of something real quick. But was not anything serious. It is not anything serious. There's no need to panic. We're all good. And we're safe. So, I just had to get something taken care of, and now I'm back to, now I am back to working on a project, on my fun project, on some projects. So, do you have the time to look me our 11:13 or 11:14 p.m.? Here in this part of where I live, it's an hour before. It actually is an hour before. It's an hour before here in the hot state of Texas. Even though it is it's like cold out. Typically it's like cold during the winter, and usually think the hottest time of the year. The hottest time of the year. The hottest time of the year in Texas, I think is either July or August. Sorry, I just have allergies. Or seasonal allergies. You always post my videos on YouTube. Yep. Because did you know there actually was a banned episode of Peppa? Did you know there was an episode of Peppa Pig that was banned in Australia? The episode is called Mr. Skinny Legs. The episode opens with Peppa and George playing with a doll's house and having a tea party. George goes to fill the teapot with water and suddenly finds a spider in the sink. And he brings the spider and plays with it in the doll's house. And the episode was supposed to teach kids that there's no need to be afraid of spiders. Oops, excuse me. Had to fart. Excuse me. Must have ate something for dinner that made me pass gas. And pretty much I stunk up the craft room. Oh no! Not again. Must have ate something. Have you ever seen a prank on YouTube? Have you ever seen a prank on YouTube called the cussing toy prank? Have you ever seen that prank on YouTube? Which I've seen it. I have seen it. And so have you ever seen there was a time where my parents wanted me to take down a cursed image of little Sandy. And there and I was like, and people were, and my parents were like what if, then they're like, what if a little kid sees that? And I'm like, what if, or even a fan of Num Tums even sees that? So you know there was something on the internet that had a line that actually said, "Everybody loves to fart. Everybody loves to fart. Everybody loves to fart. Everybody loves to fart." I'm like, okay, there's one person now. It's me. It's me. So, what do you think? Sleepover Bendigo. What about Sleepover Bendigo? What about him? What about him? I love his cute face. He is happy, right? Yep, he sure is. So, have you ever seen why is Bendigo so happy about? What is he happy about? Why is Num Tums are so happy? Why are they so happy? So, did you hear this year? This year, there was an event in Aero Estates. So there actually are some things that are exclusive to the current year 5 of the Carly W channel on YouTube. I searched on Google for 2 years ago, and Num Tums are so happy because they want to see you. So if there was such thing as a CB, if they had CBB's cruise lines, so and they had some of the Num Tums characters, what would you do if you saw them? Loving it. Aw, I would do that too. Need to figure out, because I was making some projects, I believe, for some future Aero Estates minutes. I'm probably gonna need to figure out how to spell. Okay, I think I spelled it correct. Post something about Bendigo or something. I have made some posts about Bendigo, but I never even owned a stuffed toy Bendigo before. Yes, I would really love to own one. If Bendigo was born on the kid, if he actually was born on the kid that I went to school with, if he was born on, I think he was born on the kid I went to school with's birthday. He's also a December baby. All right. Okay. I like the sleepover Bendigo. Aw, so cute. I would really love to own a sleepover Bendigo, and I totally would sleep with him every night. I would sleep with him every night when I go to bed. How to get a Bendigo picture from? Tell me, where do you get a picture of Bendigo? I get my pictures of Bendigo from the internet. I get them from Google. I usually get them from Google. I usually get images from a Bendigo from Google. Did you hear that this year in 2023 was the 35th anniversary of the beloved Melissa and Doug? Did you know that it was not just the 35th anniversary of Nick Jr., it also was the 35th anniversary of the beloved Melissa and Doug. So there actually was a television channel and a company and a toy manufacturer celebrating 35 years. Well, for Melissa and Doug, I think they were founded in 1988. So the company is 35 years old. Possibly gonna have to look that up. Pretty sure it was in... Do you see Num Tum's TB Effect on Num Tum's Official? I actually have seen it. Which Num Tums? You know I have made Num Tums videos on my YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure you've seen them. Can you end the live stream at 11:50 p.m.? Why is that? I need some sleep. Oh, okay. I'm gonna end it right now.